Yay! Hello, everyone. Can somebody let me know if you can hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. I don't want to start talking and then people can't hear. Um, how's everyone doing? Hello, hello. Okay. Ash is here. Hello. Tia's here. AJ's here. All of the friends. Araya is here. Hello. Okay. Good. Good. I was like, watch me have technical difficulties on my first live, like solo live. This is really weird, like not having someone else here to like bounce off of. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, what is everyone working on today? And also, if you're new here, which I think, I don't know, I see 5 people watching. A few people in the chat obviously are friends. Well, everyone in the chat is friends. So if you are lurking and you don't know, I'm Saoirse, and I write fantasy romance. And today I'm going to be working on my second book in my debut series. So, Tia, stop. I love you too. But yes, let me know what you're working on. What are we trying to get done during this sprint? What do you guys want to yap about? Because obviously we got to do some yapping about stuff. So let me know. I guess I'll start with talking about I want to do solo live streams like weekly, maybe at this time, I think. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I think it'll probably be Wednesdays around this time. Though next week, I am doing a live stream on my channel with Evelyn. So make sure you come to that, and that'll be on Wednesday, I think at 3:30 Pacific. But yes, let's see. AJ is working on a revision checklist. Perfect. I'm so excited. I want to know more about like what you end up deciding you're like focusing on for this next draft. Ash says no yapping all sprints. That's not what we do here. And you know this. But yes, we'll do some sprints. We'll be productive. Anna is here. Hello. This is like the opposite. Like Tia's like all yapping, no sprints, and now Ash is saying the opposite. Stu is here. Hello. Stu, what did you make for dinner? I'm curious. Yes, Evelyn is here. That's so funny. But yes, make sure you come to our stream next week. It's gonna be so exciting and so fun. Ash is gonna do some beta reading. Love it. I feel like this is always what you're doing, but we love it. I clicked on the wrong one. So excited for your first solo stream. Thank you. You're the inspo, really. I was like, I want to do what Evelyn's doing, honestly. So, roasted potato. What is schnitzel? I feel like I just said that wrong, but it sounds good. And if you made it, I would eat it. So, yes, ship that to me, please. Yes. I love potatoes. So literally anything I feel like with potatoes, I would eat it. Let's see. What do you guys want to yap about? Or should we get into our first sprint? If you guys don't pop off in the chat, we will have to sprint. So, Tia. Hello, Hedgehog. Good to have you here. It's a breaded pork cutlet. Okay, that sounds good. I would eat that. I don't know what I'm doing though. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to keep the chat going, otherwise we have to sprint. 2-hour sprint. No, maybe. If we do a 2-hour sprint, I feel like I'll just nap. Please, someone else talk. Yay. Yes. Oh, I just Evelyn streams, you're just like you have the wheel going. It's just such a good time. I love it. Um, so should we get into a sprint? I feel like maybe it'll warm us up, then we can come back and chat and yap. Maybe there'll be a lot of things to yap about. Oh, that's right. We were gonna pull some cards, some tarot cards for Tia. Um, no talk, make Tia work. Yes, the cards must choose for her. Um, Ash is asking, where are you currently at with your self-pub stuff? Okay, so book one is like writing wise is ready to go. The next thing I need to do with that is like format it to get it ready for e-arcs. And then on the more like business side of things, I'm still waiting to hear back from my credit union to see if they are going to approve my business account. Like I'm trying to open a business checking account to keep everything organized, and they are taking forever. So, but that's kind of the next step. And then once that's done, then I can start doing some other things. So, yeah, hopefully that answered that question. Hmm, should we? I think we should do like maybe a 30-minute sprint or a 25-minute sprint. What are you all feeling? Let me know. So I think I kind of want to like do a little bit of a warm up. throw the business people away. I just like I already have an account with this credit union. You'd think that they would just be like, yeah, we already know who you are. We don't need to like go through this whole thing again. Miley, I'm so glad you made it home. So glad you're here. I was seeing the discussion in the Discord and I was like, oh, that's rough. Maybe 25. Okay, let's do a 25-minute sprint. Tia. I don't think the Focus timer has that option. I like sprint numbers with the number 5 in them. Okay, cool. Yes, yes, let's do 25. Okay, we're gonna do, let me update Focus to 25. Okay, and then yes, it does mean you have to write, unfortunately. Okay, can I remember how to do this? Is it this? No. This? Yes. Okay. We're going to start. Good luck, everyone. Hello, everyone. How did the sprint go for you guys? Um, I finished a scene that I was working on, and I wrote 570 words. Also, oh, you can kind of see my dog in the background. Oh, she's been a little couch potato. Looks like some friends joined us while we were sprinting. CK is here. Hello. And then Christina is also here. Hello. Did I miss anyone else? I don't really want to ask. I'm gonna have to. No. I was on TikTok earlier and I saw some things and I was like, oh, um, but yeah. Wish I had written instead of watching the news. I feel like that's almost a must. It's like you gotta like write first and do your creative stuff first and then check on other things because otherwise it's like it's just so draining. Yeah. um well that's unfortunate. YouTube told me this was still upcoming, but I was like, huh. Honestly, it's probably me. I probably did something wrong with how I set the stream up. Um, Tia says, I don't know. This kiss scene is taking forever. Like, like actually writing it, or is it just like the scene keeps going? Like you keep adding things to it? Because I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, she's so cute. I wrote 4 words. That's, you know, that's still okay. Those are 4 extra words you didn't have. And sometimes you just need that warm-up sprint. So maybe the next one will be a little bit better. I just opened my talk. I wrote a quotation mark. We are killing it, you guys. um, oh, even if you do ask, I don't even want to bring that over here. I'm venting in Discord, but yes, we'll keep the good vibes here and then I'll catch up in Discord after. I'm trying to create an account for my insurance and it won't let me, so that's great. Is this for your like renter's insurance? That's annoying. Why are all of these like I'm trying to give you my money. Like why are you making it so hard? Yeah. Ugh. The scene keeps going. Uh, they're still talking and I just want them to shut up. They just have a lot to say. That's, it's gonna be a fun scene to read, I feel. Sarita is here. Hello. The sprint, I think, it went, I think, for people. We're gonna do better next time. We got the bad sprint out of our system, and then, oops, I'm going too quick. Ash did some reading, want to try and get halfway done with a story today. Dang. I know it's like a shorter one, but I'm still impressed. And I'm getting FOMO. Like I want to read it too. So maybe I'll start sooner than I said. I think the sprint was rather rough for some of us. Yes, that was. I already bought the policy and it's like make your account to check on it. And then it's like, JK, you can't make one. That's so annoying. That's literally like very similar to what I'm struggling with trying to open up a business checking account. I can't even check the status of the application because every time I try to log in, it won't send me the verification code, like the one-time authentication code. It won't send it to me. So I'm just like, How am I supposed to check on this? I don't wanna call. I don't I'm a millennial. I don't wanna call anyone to, like, figure that out. Yeah, that's gross. Working, but hoping to get some revising done on the next sprint. Nice. Yes. We'll chat a little bit more, and then we'll do another sprint. Yeah, I want to, and also I think because I think I can see your comments, so it'll be it's just gonna be a fun time to, like, read it and see your comments, and yes. Yeah, I don't wanna call them either. Yeah. It's like they're forcing us to use our phones. I don't Yeah, that's not what phones are for these days. It's not how it's supposed to work. Maybe I can email them, but, I just they're gonna take forever to, like, email back. It's just yuck. Is this to me saying that I can see your comments? Now I'm even more curious to see. Like, what are you commenting, Ash? Uh, Fun fact, I realized that if you don't call, absolutely nothing gets done because all the systems are as stupid as possible. Yes, that's my fear. Because I think the last time I tried to, like, set up a new account, I called and it got done, and this time nothing's happening. Um, I just don't wanna deal with it. My god, I hate calling my own husband. Yeah, I think, like, even calling friends, I'm just like, I'd rather just text." Like, I'll call my mom. That's about it. I had 2 grown-up calls today because some people had to call me and leave a voicemail? That's so rude. Like, why bother? Just email or text or something. Why are we calling? Ash, this is wild to me, but I'm happy for you. I feel like that means you are better at being an adult than I am. Uh, yes, I'll just have Ash call the bank for me. They won't care that someone's calling from New Zealand. They'll be like, "This is normal." Um, oh, man. I need this energy in my life. I need 3 to 8 business days to recover from a phone call. Yes. Yeah, if I have to make a phone call during the day, that's on my to-do list, honestly. It's like they offer them, but they don't actually support them. I'm getting really behind in this chat. I always like, you know, when it start like that your phone starts vibrating because 'cause you're getting a phone call, and then if you, like, click the button, it stops, and it doesn't, like, decline the call, but it just stops it. I do that every single time. Um, yes, will you call the doctors for me? I am the designated speak on the phone person between me and my fiancé. What? AJ, are you also good with making phone calls? Or I'm like, dang, that's your fiancé is so lucky to have you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Ash, AJ, and CK are the people that I need to get to make all my phone calls for me. It's crazy. My voicemail is like a graveyard. Like I don't even check it most of the time. CK, I love this. Uh, yeah. I don't listen. Yeah, exactly. I don't either. Um, ooh, yes. Like on either end, it's like you have to hype yourself up to do it, or yeah, and then like recover afterwards. I 100% prefer a phone call over text. Oh my goodness. I'm so envious of you. Like, just think about like, I put off so many things because I know I have to make a phone call in order to do it, and I wish I had this energy. Yeah, that would be annoying. It's like, again, can you just text me the appointment reminder? I don't need a phone call about it. Yeah, I don't pick it up either. Um, yes, cool. Ash is calling all of our stuff. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is, I think, more so what I'm talking about. But I don't do social phone calls either, I feel. So, um, yes. That's good. Get some couch potato time in after a phone call. Are we surprised about the pay? No, we're not. This is you just have to deal with it. I'm really behind. This is why Sarita on your streams, I was like, you're doing so well. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're barely behind. I'm like, actually, you know what? I'm only 2 minutes behind. So you guys are just extra chatty today. I watched the phone ring like that one meme of the little kid looking at the screen. I don't immediately know what this meme is, but it sounds relatable. I can see that. Because then you have to call them back. And then what if they don't answer? And then you have to leave them a voicemail. That's too much. I prefer responding to voicemails because then it's on my own terms. That makes sense. But they're scarier. You have to actually interact with another human being. Mm, yeah, I like practice what I'm gonna say beforehand. It would be I should write out a script. That would be better. Mhm. Being on hold is stressful, and they play that stupid music, and it's like, nah, I see that. That makes sense. Yes, yes, we love to screen phone calls. I had to make so many ooh, I had to make so many calls to get things done that is almost my go-to when dealing with adult stuff. Oh my gosh. I wish that was me. That's not true though, Tia. You're so chatty, like in Discord and stuff. I feel you do wanna communicate. Maybe we should do more calls. Except I don't know. I still get stressed. I don't know why. Oh, that's interesting. I've never tried to mute the music. I didn't know that was an option. I'll have to try that next time. I once talked to a USPS rep and got a book rec on a call. Oh my gosh, what book was it? That's so funny. Actually, you know what? I had to call USPS one time to try to figure out what happened to a package, and the guy on the phone call, he was, like, super nice and friendly, and I was like, "Wow, I wish all the customer service people were like that." It was, like, the least stressful call ever. Yeah, DMing people in Discord is scary. If you've, like, never DM'd them before, I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm bothering them." Like, it's like, you're probably not, but that's how I feel. Yeah, yeah, it's rough, but we're all friends and everyone's so nice, so I think it's all just in our head. Um, at this rate, we're never sprinting. I'm getting so behind. I to I told a bank rep to watch K-pop Demon Hunters a few weeks ago. That's iconic. I love that. I really hope they watched it too. I posted the picture in the Discord. Ooh, where? Ah, yes. I have seen that one before. Y'all are DMing people? Stu, do you not DM people on Discord? Like, what do you do when you need to, like ask someone to beta read for you. Yeah. I haven't texted my bestie in like a week. I do not be talking to people. Yeah, I feel like I've gotten to a point with a lot of my friends where it's like we text like once a week, once every 2 weeks, because we're just kind of like, I think we're just all so tired all the time. I really don't. I just like you guys. Oh, Tia just loves us, you guys. That makes me so happy. Yes, I do scripts and notes, and then they throw a curveball. Oh, and my script is wrong, and then I'm the one who called them being like, yes, what do you want? Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't do scripts then. I feel like this would happen to me all the time. That's like, when you're ordering in a restaurant and you have it, like you're like, okay, I'm gonna order it this way, and I'm gonna ask for this drink, and then like they're like, oh, how do you want, like what side do you want? Or like how do you want this cooked? And you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting you to ask that, and I don't have the answer. And it's so awkward. Yes, yes, yes. Can you tell I've been on hold with a million doctors' offices and pharmacies? Yeah, it's rough. I'm like, okay, and then they should say something like this, and then I can say my thing next. Yes. But then when they don't do that or they put in something else, it's like, oh my gosh. Oh, hello, Day. So glad you could make it. Um, Y'all, this chat is making me realize I may be less socially anxious online than I thought. Yeah, I feel CK, you seem very outgoing to me, personally. And also, like, the fact that you're on, like, dating apps. Like, I could never, so I I feel like you've found a way. I love this so much. Yay, all the friends. This is so fun. I DM people so easily. You do. I'm actually so surprised, and I wish I was more like that. I will say I do have weird anxiety about group messages and calls, so I guess being able to make a call is a trade-off. Yeah, that makes sense. Group messages are also like their own level of intimidating sometimes. Yes, agreed. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I see. Was this to So you don't DM people that are beta reading for you? How do you, like, get people? I'm so behind in this chat. I'm so sorry, y'all. Um, yes, we're gonna write eventually. Let me try to catch up. I'm an NPC, I only speak when spoken to. Oh my god. We love Stu. Um, I feel like I don't know I feel like I don't know how to be a person ever. I think we all feel this way most of the time. Like, what are we even doing? You know what I mean? I don't know that I believe this either though, CK, because you like make friends with people. Like you've talked about going to cafes and you're like, oh, I talked to this person and made a friend. And I'm like, what? How do you do that? That's fair. I feel like there's also the people who are like extroverted introverts, if that makes sense. Um, there's a high chance because I'm too nervous to send something first. Like, what if you hate me? Nobody hates you, Stu. Everybody loves you. I know this for a fact. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Stia's or Stia. Oh my god, not me combining Stu and Tia. Tia literally slides into everyone's DMs. So we need to get Obama on the blacklisted stream. Do it. What if he said yes? That would be so fun. Um, do it. Did she do it? Someone, am I behind? I want to know. I need spoilers for the chat. I think it was just on the last, like, Blacklisted stream. We were joking that she should do that because she just DMs people that other people would be too scared to, like bigger author tubers and such. The problem with our chat is that we all know each other, so we chat like Midwesterners. What does this mean? It's not Saoirse's fault. What's not my fault? What did I do? I gotta catch up in this. I gotta catch up. Oh, is it because I'm behind in the chat? Okay. There's like a whole one person on Discord I regularly DM. At least you're active in the server, in the Storyteller server. Yes. What is a Midwesterner? I assume like the Midwestern states. I have 0 connections. That's untrue. Yes. Okay, I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Am I? I'm skipping a few things. I'm so sorry. I can't DM Obama. He doesn't receive DM. Okay, well, you have to make friends with him first. Pick someone else. Ooh, who should we get Tia to DM? It's like the Midwest is apparently not in the Midwest, right? Like it's actually not even in the middle or something. I can't remember. Yeah, I guess what states are considered the Midwest? I feel like it is kind of a weird name for that area because it's not really like quite in the center. Oh my God, can you imagine former Mr. President Barack Obama on an AuthorTube stream? Right? Wouldn't it be amazing? They're just people. They are, but it's scary. Midwesterners chat a lot. It's not your fault. You can't. Yeah. Okay. I eventually got there. Yeah, I can see that. I feel like people from the Pacific Northwest are not chatty unless you know them. So that's fun. As someone who recently moved to the Midwest, they be saying hello, how are you to strangers on the street. Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, like here in the Seattle area, it's like you just try to talk as little as possible to people you don't know. So like Canadians. Oh, that's so funny. I feel like there is a part of like the Midwest that is kind of a little bit Canadian. Like right at the border there, you know, like similar accents and stuff. Yeah, it's not really the middle. Yeah. You can learn someone's life story in the grocery store. Oh, that would give me so much anxiety. Yes, we go on tangents and lengthen the conversation, delaying the point of present. But it's also not in the middle or west. Yeah, it's like more east, right? Oh, I skipped, sorry. Yes, Pacific Northwest is more introverted. Yeah. Yeah. If you've ever heard of the Seattle freeze, it's definitely a real thing, unfortunately. Yes, I talk to every stranger I see. Oh my gosh. How? I could never. I avoid eye contact. So the Seattle area is my vibe. I like it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like if you kind of want to go about your day without having to like talk to anybody, it's a great place. But if you're trying to make friends here, it's not great. um, the city, yeah, upsets me. Yeah. I feel like that's kind of what we're like here. Who am I DMing? Yes, who is Tia DMing? We need to pick someone else that can join a stream. I'm from Chicago, so I don't talk to people, but when I was living in the suburbs, it was more friendly. Yeah, it does get friendlier. I feel like the further you get away from the city. Yeah. Doing it. We need to come up with somebody. Who do you have anyone in mind that you would want to? Maybe a different, like, politician that's, I don't know, like, more like, still active, like, still in well, not that Obama's not in politics anymore, but, like, someone who's still in office maybe, like, and you could get them to come on and talk about, I don't know, things about AI and other stuff that affects art that needs to be regulated. Where is the Pacific Northwest? So it would be like Oregon, Washington, maybe a little bit of Idaho is kind of what I would think. Um, Ohio, Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, and debatedly Missouri. That would be like the Midwest, yeah. Which is weird because that's more east. So small towns are way friendlier on surface level than cities, I feel like. Way more likely to make small talk. Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, Pacific Northwest. It's like Oregon and Washington. Yeah. Yep. I think maybe a little sliver of Idaho in there, but I don't know if people from Idaho consider themselves there. Um, I feel like I missed something. Oh, yes. I don't know. You're the one that is good at sliding into DMs. So, ooh, the New York mayor candidate. Yeah. I don't know who that is, but um, no. I mean, you could. I feel like you shouldn't, though. Yeah, yeah, a little bit of California as well, and then, yeah, Canada. Um, okay, there you go, Tia. We have somebody for you. Idaho does not have, yeah, it doesn't have the vibes, so that's also another reason. Also, no, Eastern Washington does not have the vibes either. Um, taking that off the screen. um, yeah, I'm like, I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Zoran Mamdani. I need to uh I need to go look up I don't pay attention to like New York mayoral stuff, but I feel like I should. um, oh, that's upsetting. Also, not surprising though. Like, just think of all of the weird messages they would get. Did I? Oh, that's good. Yay! I'm always so like afraid of mispronouncing people's names, and I'm just like, I don't want to need to like hear someone else say it first. Oh, that's fun. I'm kind of wondering if I've come across this TikTok before and I just don't remember, but I wanna I wanna learn more. Everyone's got their DMs blocked out. That's not surprising to me actually, because just think of how many weird messages they get. Author tubers, let's keep it simple. Yeah, DM your favorite author tuber. I feel like you already have though. Like if there's someone that you consider to be your favorite, you probably have already talked to them. Yeah. this and probably people being just super creepy. Um, I don't have a favorite. I like everyone. Oh, Christiane Jones, Tia. That would be fun. Cause she just didn't she just get an offer on her book? Yes. There you go. I don't know. I forget what the point of it was. Were you guys gonna get people to be on blacklisted, or was this just to show off your skills? Oh, that would be so fun. Yeah. Tia, get us some celebrities in the Discord. Oh, yes, I think she is. I would be too. I wouldn't know what to do or what to say. Yes. I swear I was just thinking I'm not keeping up with these Midwesterners. Yeah, see if she wants to join for a stream. That would be so fun. Well, I'm caught up now, and we've been streaming for over an hour, so I think oh, this is a good idea. That would be so cool. Um, but yeah, let's get another sprint in if you guys want. We'll be productive. Uh, would you guys want to do like a 30-minute sprint this time? Or 35? I know Ash likes the fives. Yes. Oh, Miley coming in with a 40. I could do a 40. 45. I could do a 45. We're not doing this. Or this. This is this is not happening. Christina wants a 30 or 35. Okay, I'm gonna call it, let's do 35. It'll be like a compromise between 30 and 40. Let's do that. Let me get Focus set up. I said 30, right? Oh, that's not right. I think I said 30. We'll do 30. And then nope, that's the wrong. There we go. Wait, what am I asking her? Joining the Discord is kind of for. Yeah, maybe don't start with that. Maybe try to be friends first. Um, we just, ooh, think about how, like, if you just try to write for a week straight and you just be so, like, I can't think of the word, but just the brain would not be working anymore. Um, ask if she would like to join the streamathon as a guest. Yeah. Does she stream? Delirious. This is the word. Yes. Thank you, Miley. All right. Tia, you can kind of ruminate on how you want to attempt to get her to join the streamathon and let us know how it goes. And let us sprint. Good luck, everyone. right, we're back. How did the sprint go for everyone? I wrote 389 words, and also worked on getting some Scrivener stuff set up, like just trying to organize the next few chapters, because I've kind of come to this place in my outline where I didn't outline super thoroughly, and now I'm kind of stuck. And I'm kind of, there's some things that I added to my outline later in the outline and didn't go back and change at the beginning of the outline. And so there's a couple of like smaller plot arcs that I'm a little confused on. And I think I need to go back and just like reread through what I have and kind of like figure out those small details and then keep going with the draft. Anyways, let's see. CK updated and scheduled some podcast episodes. That's exciting. We will have to see if Tia got her message back later. And yes, CK, when does the podcast episode come out? I'm so mad right now. I'm gonna go vent. I don't want to bring down the stream buzz. I'm so sorry. I hope everything is okay. Unrelated to anything here, just New Zealand stuff. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on, but I'll have to check if you vented in the Discord later or something. Also, is everything okay in New Zealand? Because I know Ash is there. So I'm like, Ash, are you good? Is everything good there? I stared at my dock and then got ice cream. That's the ice cream part. That's great. I want ice cream. What flavor did you have? It comes out Friday. That's so fun. Oh, exciting. I was editing my 3-day 30K video, trying to put a teeny bit more effort into the video so it's slow going. Yes, that's understandable. Editing videos can you can either kind of spend a lot of time on it and make it really fancy or kind of not make it fancy, but it still takes a long time. I tried to vlog last weekend and I forgot about it on the third day. So at some point I'm going to try to have a video on it, but it's going to be kind of disjointed. This started playing in the other room and I freaked out thinking someone was in my house. Oh no, it's just me streaming. That's terrifying. I hate when I think that I'm like home alone and then I hear a noise and then it turns out it's like one of my family members is home. I just didn't realize it. I mean, that's actually the best case scenario, obviously, but it just is like, oh, if only I had paid attention that they were going to be here, I wouldn't have gotten scared. I started looking for banners and profile pictures for my Substack and YouTube. That's so fun. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, Tia just started a Substack. I don't know if she's posted the link anywhere, but if she has, you should all go follow her Substack. That's so fun though. I love finding and making all that stuff pretty. Hedgehog got 110 words. That is awesome. The words aren't flowing today. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we're all just in a more chill writing energy today. I somehow found my way under a blanket. Hey, you know what? It happens. Also, it's isn't it winter time where you are? So it's cold. So I feel like that's a perfect, you get nice and snuggly and cozy and you get a little writing done. AJ finished a revision list for a chapter. Yay, that's so exciting. Can I ask, what types of things are going on your list? You don't have to share if you don't want to, but I'm just kind of curious, what your revision list looks like. An hour of screaming and I finally started the scene. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, you started it, so we are making progress. Can't wait for Friday. Ooh, hazelnut ice cream? That sounds so good. Ooh, I got excited and I accidentally clicked your comment off the screen. I want hazelnut ice cream. I don't even know if I've had it before, but it sounds really good. Just finished looking over this scene potentially for Miley story time. I don't hate it, so that's a success. Yes. Oh, and then I'm sure like when Miley reads it, you'll be like, "Oh, it's great." I literally forgot I was on stream. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I sorry if if my voice coming from a different part of your house scared you. Yeah, the words aren't wording today. They're not. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's just like collective energy of all of the craziness that's going on. Um, I did promise to pull Tia a tarot card. So, do y'all want to do that? We could just have a little fun with like some tarot cards and Yap, of course. Um, Tia, did you have like a specific question? Or also we can do it off stream too if you're not comfortable with that. Um, it'll be the magic of Miley. Yes. Oh, it's so fun. That's like a could be like her little like slogan for story time, like magic with Miley or something. I don't know, because it's like just hearing them like oop, I hit my microphone thing. Hearing it someone read your story out loud, it just really it's such a fun experience. Allie is here. Hello. So glad you can make it for a little part of the stream. We've done 2 sprints so far and have yapped for the rest of it. So maybe there'll be one more sprint. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I want to do a reading. It's a bullet point list for the big picture stuff to work on and also some specific areas, sentences that I need to fix, etc. If that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I just like for some reason I was like, I need a visual of this. Please guide me. Yeah, yes. Okay. We will definitely pull you a card then. Anna said I pulled my tarot card of the month this morning and the vibes were not it. Oh no. Can I ask what card it was? um, and then Tia, what did you want to do? Oh, what was the question that you had? Because I remember you came up with a good question. Like, oh, I have to scroll up really. I can't remember. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm struggling with my desire to do this writing thing. I don't feel burnt out, but more just need guidance because this deadline is stressing me out. I don't know what I'm asking. Like how did you phrase it earlier? I should have like pinned. I should have pinned it. It was such a like good question. Oh, it was like, are you on the right path? If that makes sense. 7 of Swords. Yeah. Uh, that could sometimes the 7 of Swords can be more about being like strategic. It can't like sometimes it's not always a bad thing. So maybe there's something this month you need to be more strategic about. Um, but also I would if I pulled that for like my month, I'd be like, oh no. Whatever question it was, I don't know. Yes, yes. Also this. Only take what resonates and yeah. And sometimes the tower is a good thing. So and also it's just, sometimes this is just for fun and um oh yay. Good. Okay. So I'm gonna do Tia's card. I think just kind of general like are you on the are you on the right path with writing? And the way that I'm going to do it is, Tia, if the card is upright, it's going to be something that you're already doing really well. And then if the card is reversed, it'll be something you can improve on. So, also, I don't know, I'm going to move the microphone away from me while I get the card. So I don't know how loud it's going to be. I've already shuffled the deck, but, oh no. Okay, so is Tia on the right path with writing? Let me know if it's too loud, you guys. Is Tia on the right path? Oh, okay, got a card. Oh, okay. This is the card. Oh, hold on. This is the card that came out. It's the Three of Wands, and it is upright. So something that you're already doing well, I feel, is like you're obviously like very good at brainstorming and outlining and like planning. Like you already have the knowledge and the information for your book. And sorry, shuffly. But yeah, like it's like you already know what you want to do with your book. You already have the ideas, you already have the direction. And because, like, she's looking out. It's like you're about to go on an adventure, you're about to start something. I want to pull another card because I want to see what else. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. So this is the Magician. Yeah, you do have to continue to do it. So I feel like together, like these cards are definitely pointing to like you have everything you need to keep going with this. But we're not going to continue to struggle. So maybe that's another question we could ask, but like you already know what you're doing. You already have everything that you need to move forward. And yeah, like the Magician is often about like you already have all the tools that you need. Like there's nothing, like you don't have to wait until you know something or until you hit like a certain level of writing skill. Does that make sense? Like you're already a good writer. You already have the story. So sorry, Tia. So I think like it's probably more of a, yeah, you just have to do the thing. So we can maybe off stream, we could do like because I told you I want to do like a whole spread for you. So maybe we can do a bigger one and kind of dive into maybe what the resistance is there. But yeah, Tia, you got this. You got this. Of course, I would have those cards. Yes. Yes, pull out your decks. Let's all do readings. Because it's like, think about it, Tia, like you're so prepared. Like, I know, like part of your like brainstorming and outlining process, like you know so much about your story. Yes, absolutely, CK. I can pull you a card now, if you want, or also like y'all are my friends. If you ever want me to do like a more in-depth reading, just let me know. I like to read for people, so and then it can be more private if you don't want the entire internet all up in your business. I only have a moon deck. I'm not well versed in the full tarot, but it's very interesting, fun. Yes, it is super fun. A lot of tarot decks come with guidebooks, so if you end up, seeing one that you like, I feel like it's fairly easy to get started and start learning. Yeah, let me know when you have a question. I am so new to tarot. I love hearing interpretations. Yes. And that's like something as you do it more often, and kind of get to know more about it and stuff, it is definitely more of a like subjective thing. Like, yes, there's kind of the meanings to each card, but the way that you interpret them, and especially like in context to the question, like you end up with, certain meanings that are different, than other people might find. We heard the Tia chapter on Storytime. We know you're fine. Yes, Tia. Even the people are like, yes, I've like heard your writing. I've seen your writing. Being an overwriter is not for the faint of heart. It's not. I said that I have no idea because I think I'm an underwriter. So, but I know from just hearing you talk, it's like sometimes like you'll be thinking about details that I'm like, oh, I wouldn't have even thought about that or like putting that into my story. So it's like you know so many things about your story down to like such a detailed level. So you've got this. Mine is very similar to Tia's. I think I have been having a hard time resting and then getting creative energy back. So I guess my question is, how do I foster creativity in my life and balance it with actual life shit? Yes. Okay. So similar thing. I'm going to do like upright cards will be things that you're already doing well. And then reverse cards will be things you can improve on. Okay. So yes. How does CK foster creativity and balance? Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. We got the Four of Cups reversed. So this is something you can improve on. Also, I was laughing at this. You don't have to swear on stream. I'm okay with it. I'm not monetized. It's fine. That's for me. Okay. So Four of Cups. So something that you can improve on. Four of Cups. This is like, so with the Four of Cups like upright, it's often about like you're kind of ignoring like what's right in front of you sometimes, So like she's looking at these empty cups over here and kind of like daydreaming, like grass is greener on the other side, and then you have this cup right here that's full and being offered to her, and she's not seeing it. And so with it reversed, I'm almost wondering if there's other things that maybe you've kind of written off, or like just other creative things that you could be doing that maybe you used to do in the past, or sort of like things that you're like, oh, I don't really want to, like, or not want to do, like, don't do things you don't want to do, but like things that you're kind of like, oh, I don't really think that that's my purpose in life. Because, oh, okay, I think this is it. It's like, I think a lot of us, we're writers, right? Obviously, and that's our identity and that's our passion, is like we're writers. And then it's like if you do anything that's not writing, it feels like, oh, am I wasting my time? Am I doing the right thing? Am I, should I be spending time doing something that doesn't get me closer to my writing goals? So I think kind of seeing maybe some areas of life, like creative hobbies and stuff that you're doing that you do really enjoy, but maybe you have trouble enjoying them because they're not writing, because you're like, how is this going to get me closer to my writing goals? If that's not resonating at all, please ignore me. But I do want to pull you another card too, because I want to like see something that you're doing well already. And oh, Okay, also CK, you got 2 4s. So maybe be watching out for like 444 or anything like that. Um, but yeah, I think something that you're doing well to like foster their creativity, like Four of Wands is a lot about like celebration, um, and like could be like hanging out with friends, like celebrating milestones. I think like celebrating the little things as well, not just the bigger things. I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's resonating for you. You need to like do fun things like celebrating with people. I think like don't get like I've heard some of the crazy dating app stories in the Discord recently. Like don't let that get you discouraged. Like keep celebrating with people and keep celebrating those like little wins. Um hopefully that was helpful. Um okay, yay. Good. I'm catching up on notes. Yes. So sorry. You can always watch the replay too, um, and yeah, if you ever want a more in-depth reading, I'm so down. Let me catch back up on this. I wanted to become an overwriter for years. Now I am over 100K into my book and probably not 2/3 done. Got my wish, I guess. Yeah, I thought I was an overwriter for a while until I was revising my first book in the series I'm working on, and I never once like deleted scenes or was like deleting a ton of words. Like I was a little bit, but I always found I was adding more than I was deleting. So I'm like, okay, I am in fact an underwriter. um, Yay, I'm glad. Um, yes, one day you will be done. One day we're all going to be done with the projects that we're working on, even if it takes a little bit. I wish I got a reverse card. That would have been helpful. Yeah, we're going to do an in-depth one for you. I think maybe we need to ask different questions. I used to pants, if you can believe it. That's actually wild to me. It's like so hard to picture that for you. um, It's really hard out there for an overwriter. I'm like, why can't I just keep it simple? Weirdly, it's not even about description detail and just adding lots of scenes, moments. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. I like that though, because I feel like you're still learning. Like when you're writing the scenes, like you're learning about your characters and your world and everything. And then even if you have to take out those scenes later, it's like you have a much better understanding of things. Hello, Rebecca. Yeah, you're stopping into a stream expecting us to be sprinting, and here we are doing tarot instead. um, yeah, yeah, just a little extra, but it's okay. I also want a card, but I don't have a question. IDK when I'm doing enough to even formulate a question. That's okay. If you think of any, you can let me know, and um, we'll do another one. Stu, I can also just like, let me just pull you a card for like the vibes. Um, my scenes are mostly interiority, which I know is like the bane of some people's existence when reading. Yeah. But like again, you can always cut down on it to a level that you feel like is good. Um, okay, let's see. Thank you. I'm glad it was helpful. Um, we'll almost certainly come to you for a more in-depth reading. This was lovely. I needed help getting out of my home. Yay! It's so exciting. Yeah, I like doing tarot readings for people, so definitely hit me up. I'm back. I was also listening to your tarot reading. Yay! Stu says, yes, give me the vibes. Amazing. We will grab you a card for the vibes. And I'm gonna just for 1 second, I'm gonna mute myself and turn off the camera because my dog is whining outside my door. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. All right. We're gonna get some vibes. Oh my goodness. She's gotta fluff her pillows and make sure she's comfortable. Oh my goodness. The puppy. Oh my gosh, I didn't see this. I know it's hard because I'm like, there's no one else. Usually it's like, oh, someone else, like my co-host can take over. So cute. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna get the vibes for Stu. Let's see. What are the vibes for Stu? Oh. Oh, okay. So we got the Nine of Swords in reversed. So I feel like you're like overcoming anxiety, you're working on things like that. Yeah, like pushing through self-doubt, things like that. I don't know if that resonates at all, Stu. I feel like I do better when I have like a specific question, but I feel like this is good. It means like that it's reversed. It means like you're working through it. So maybe you're gonna feel lighter in the next few days and going forward, things like that. Not the self-doubt anxiety, but like in a good way, because you're you're working through it. We're healing from it. um, yeah. After Stu's reading, I'm gonna hop off because I'm exhausted, tired of socializing. Yes, go rest. Sorry, Stu, that was also not a super in-depth reading at all, but I'll give you a more in-depth one later. But yes, thank you so much, CK, for being here. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Let me catch up on the chat. Can you pull a card for vibes for me and just say what comes to your mind? Yes, absolutely. Okay. What are the vibes for Christina? You just dropped some cards, but it's okay. What are the vibes? Oh my goodness. A lot of cards are trying to come out right now. Oh, okay. You got 2 cards. Oh my god. No, wait, you got 3 cards. Okay. So, first one is the Knight of Wands in reverse. And then we have a 7 of Cups. And then, oh, and the Moon. Okay. So, kind of the vibe I'm getting here is, I don't know, I'm like seeing the word like aimless, like kind of unsure of, like you have a lot of choices, you have a lot of things you could do and you're not quite sure. I don't, again, if it's not resonating, ignore me, but just like kind of not sure of like the direction forward or like which decisions to make. And maybe like, I don't know, like with the Knight of Wands kind of being in reverse, it's like not a lot of maybe inspiration or like you might just not have that like creative fire at the moment. Again, if this isn't ignore me. But then like the moon is a lot about like the subconscious and like inner stuff, like things that are hidden. So kind of something hidden that's like keeping you from accessing your full creative spark, and then something to do with like a lot of choices and not quite being sure which one's the right one. I don't know if let me catch up on chat and see. Okay, nods aggressively. If there's like a follow-up question, let me know. I could probably do a better job like explaining some of the things. And then let me just okay, bye Hedgehog. Thanks for coming. Getting sleepy, yes. Glad we got some writing in. Yeah, just for vibes. I will do Sarita, I'll do you next. I love this new writing sprints and tarot stream. Yes, let's do this again. This was fun. Bye CK, I think you're probably already gone. Yes, rewatching. Yes. I agree. I really, really enjoy this actually. So nosy. Yes. Abundance. Yes. The moon. I love this deck. The art is so pretty. Yes, it's this is a good deck for beginners too, in my opinion. It's the Lightseer Tarot by Chris Ann. So I think they sell this at like Barnes and Noble, and you can get it online as well. Yes, CK, go to sleep. Okay, Miley's also headed out. Thank you so much for coming. I'm learning so many new things right now. Good, okay. This would be a show or a new podcast. Oh my gosh, I would love to. I would love to like just do little live stream tarot readings. That's actually so fun. AJ also has to head off, but I've been enjoying this too much. Yes, thank you, AJ, for being here. Appreciate you. Okay, back to this. What's the Seven of Cups feeling like? Oh, I'm sorry, my energy gave you so many cards. Yeah, they just sort of like, they just all fell out, and I had like two, and then I went to go try to pick them up, and then the third one came out. So, what's the Seven of Cups feeling like? I'm not sure I totally understand the question. Can you rephrase it or elaborate, please? I'm so sorry. New podcast. Hey, if the messages resonate for you too, even if it wasn't, the cards weren't pulled for you, then take them. Yeah. Sprints and spirits. Yes. Oh my gosh, wait, I love that so much. People are gonna be like, oh, like cocktails? Like drinking? I'll be back in a bit. Gotta get everyone to bed. I hope you're still on later so I can do some beta reading. Yes, I have no idea how long the stream will be for. I think I want to do like one more sprint. So, like, what am I intuitively getting from that card? Intuitively, either a lot of choices, like you have a lot of choices to make about something, or just lots of things going on in your life, like, you know, writing and work and other things. Like every area of life's got something going on. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. If that's not, again, ignore if it's not for you. But yeah, just kind of not, almost like not knowing where to focus, not knowing where to put your focus. Isn't am I in the ballpark? Okay. High key, yeah, okay. Awesome. Well, not awesome, it sounds a little stressful, but, I'm glad that I wasn't just totally off base. Um, okay, is Sarita still here? I can do yeah, okay, I think so. I'll do you next, and then maybe we'll do another sprint, if that sounds good to people. Because we should actually get maybe some more productivity in, or not, we can also yap, I don't know. Okay. Yes, okay, we'll do the vibes. Okay, what are the vibes for Sarita? That was too many cards that came out. Oh. Oh. Um, do vibes say anything? I won't care. Like, I won't be sad. Yay, I can actually write this sprint. Yes, we will. I'm not surprised. Okay, so the one that came out is the Knight of Cups. Um, intuitively, what's coming out is making more of an effort to, or if you've already been doing this, then that's like confirmation that you keep doing it. But like doing more romanticizing of your either your life or like specifically for writing, you could, take it for either general or just writing, however you want to interpret it, but just kind of like romanticizing your life a little bit more, kind of bringing back like that curiosity and kind of that love of like creating and things like that. I don't know if that don't know if that helps you, but we've got like the dude with roses. Um, this could also be like, I don't know, maybe a nudge to plan like a fun date with your partner, something like that as well. Yes, whimsy. That's such a good word for it. Yeah. Yay! So fun. Um, all right. Yes. Okay, then I feel like that is just like confirmation. Like, keep doing that. Yes, I literally rediscovered my love for writing. I love that. Um, oh, and we're going away this weekend. Perfect. I feel like, yeah, it's just like, I don't know, the universe is like, enjoy it, have a good time. You deserve it. I love that. Yay. Oh my gosh. That actually goes well with my name, Seer. Like Saoirse the Seer. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, let us, sorry, this made me laugh too. Um, do you guys wanna do like, how long of a sprint do we wanna do? Like, I feel like I would go for, like, a 25, a 30, or we can yap more too, and give I know Allie wanted to sprint a little bit once she was done, so maybe we can yap more, try to, like, time it when she's done putting people to bed. I love that you guys are on the same page. That's so fun. 30-minute and yapping, okay. Yes, well, let's yap. Yeah, we can keep yapping, I'm down for that. At some point, I'll need to, either do a sprint so I can go grab some food or or end the stream to eat, so we'll see, but this is so funny, you guys are literally on the same page. Okay, what are we yapping about then? Oh my god, please go eat. No, it's fine, it's only, like, 5:17 where I am. It's, like, not even quite dinner time, so Let's yap for like 10 more minutes, then we can start a sprint. Are they Pringles? What was your favorite thing you just wrote? Ooh. Um, okay. So how much of this can I explain? There's like this scene where oh, it's so good. So one of my characters, like, because of magic reasons, like, unless he's like in physical contact with another character, he's like invisible and they can't hear him. And they're kind of like, okay, we gotta like make sure that like he's here because we kind of need his help and stuff. So he has to like keep a hand on this other character, but then she needs to go to sleep, and they're like, you know, outdoors, like on a I don't know, not a quest. I don't know. They're just outdoors, trying to get home to some other place, right? And anyways, she's kind of like, okay, good night, and then like she like closes her eyes, and then she feels like his like just a little, little caress on the cheek, and then like she hears him say goodnight, but then he like fades away because he can't be there if he's not like. Anyways, I don't know if any of that made sense, but it was super cute. That was really fun to write. Um, yeah. Let me just yap about my whole book to you guys. Um, oh, yes, perfect. Right? It's so cute. Oh, I'm very, very, very excited for this. I can't wait till I can like give my beta readers my book. um, I think chat, you also have to answer this question as well. I don't make the rules, so. And yeah, Sarita, let me know if you if you have questions that we can do. We could also share last lines if you all want to, but I know a lot of people like the words weren't flowing, so that maybe wouldn't be the best. I am gonna make a sprint though if people don't chat. I don't know what else to yap about. And I'm caught up in the chat. I want that noted. I am caught up. I like the last line idea. Yeah. Feel free to share last line. I'm gonna look at mine and see. I think my last line was a note to myself, so I can't read that. Let me look for a okay. This isn't my last line, but it's one of the most recent lines. And it's very short. Okay. This is my last line. I'm not going to read it to you because that feels weird. I'll read yours though. I love it. You're like, no. We're still yapping. Just have to type things out first. Yeah. Share your last line. Okay, so this is probably basic, but which character would survive a zombie apocalypse from sheer dumb luck? I love this question. Let's do maybe last lines and then come back to this question. I have a last line of a zero draft. Does that count? Yes, it counts. Absolutely. Okay. Rebecca's last line. Move along. The man behind him yelled. I knew the man behind him very well. Blank. This is the last line of my vampire novel. Blank. Excuse me. I need to know. I need to know more. I love it. Read it. I was gonna answer my own question, but I gotta find a line. Yes. Okay, I'm coming back up to Sarita's question. I need to think about this. Oh, actually, no, I know who it is immediately. It's and I don't know if there's some people in the chat who know my characters. It would be Simon. It would for sure be Simon. I just feel like he survives all these random things and he just puts himself sometimes into into situations. um, and he doesn't have any powers. Like my other characters have like, magic powers. He doesn't. So you'd think he'd die, but no. Um, oh, Christina got a last line. Okay. This surely is what makes the woman so confident in asking her unapproved question. She has no idea how tightly Mickey clenches his fists behind him, how hard he is fighting against his nature. Ooh, I want to know more. I love this. I've only been taking editing notes, so I don't have a last line. You can always like pick a line you like that you could share. You should read your last line. It was so sweet. Okay, I'll read it. I don't like it. The embrace is so effortless. Like we do this every day. um, Ignore the grammatical incorrectness. It's a zero draft. Oh yeah. That's allowed. Did you post it? I don't see it. Sarita, my last line is so bad. Then she began to fall and chapter. No, I want to know more. I feel like it's intriguing. Like, where did she fall? Did she pass out? Did she fall into like something magical that like a portal or like a hole in the ground? Like, where did she fall? That's from the piece I'm going to share for the story time. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, I need to make sure that I am there for story time because I want to know. Simon is my baby. Oh my gosh, that's right. I think you liked Simon the most out of all of my beta readers, I feel. Actually, no. There was another, yeah, one of my other beta readers also really liked Simon. It was like you guys, both of you were like, oh my gosh, Simon. From sheer dumb luck, I feel like everyone would survive in my whip, but out of dumb luck, probably my MC's friend, side character named. Ooh, is this Dylan? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. He's just himbo coded. I love that. Yeah, like fall where? Is she okay? Is she still alive? Is she still with us? Okay, Tia's last line. Sorry, every time I like see Felix saying something, I'm like, is this gonna be saved for work? Okay. I would do things the gods can't witness. Excuse me? Felix stops swaying and doesn't say anything for a moment before laughing a bit and considers how drunk she has to be and says, amused. And what does that look like, Your Highness? Excuse me. Excuse me. Is this from the kissing scene? It is, isn't it? It has to be, yeah. Right? Oh, my characters were being so cute. Like, I can't stand them sometimes. I'm like, oh, guys. Maybe I'll edit that one for story time. Yeah. Story time. Story time. Dellin. Okay. That makes more sense. I have another random question. Swap one of your tropes in your current whip. What are you swapping? And with what? Interesting. What are the tropes in my current whip? Okay, we have found family. And there's a little bit of like a touch her and die trope. Um there's the one horse trope, which is where the two people are riding a horse. I know how in the gutter y'all are. I could replace that one. Hmm. What other tropes are there? I already want to read Tia's book and she gives us this. I really want to read it more. Yeah, right? He's messy. Yeah. I'm still thinking about tropes. I don't know which trope I would swap. Which one would you guys swap? I need to know. I'm not getting rid of the found family one, that's for sure. I could swap the only one horse trope, but with what? Give me tropes. Give me trope ideas. Yeah, see, Tia, we need the book. Thank you. What do you mean by swap? Yeah, like we get rid of it and like replace it. I wouldn't swap, that's the thing. I know, it's so hard. Uh, yay! I'm never gonna be able to think about this trope without thinking about that stream. Like, yes, we want Tia's book. Okay, I might make us all sprint now. Maybe. Because I'm caught up with chat, so I feel like we gotta get a sprint in. Do you guys want to do a 35-minute sprint? Maybe I would pick childhood best friends. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of tropes. I can't either. They're not really coming to my head right now. Yeah, so Tia, what would you like which trope in your book would you replace? Yeah. I don't either. I'm like, I don't know. Oh, fake dating. I do love fake dating trope. Oh, wait, actually, I feel like I kind of have there is a little bit of fake dating in my book, but it's not really what the same as the trope. Ooh, yes. Because then you're like, I want to know what the drama is. I want to know why they're not friends anymore. And then they get back together, or they get, they start being friends again. Oh, if I made the couple a fake dating trope within this, it would be fire. Maybe friends with benefits becomes a bodyguard romance trope. Okay, actually, do you all have any bodyguard romance recs? Because I would like to read some of those. I feel like I haven't really come across that yet, and I want to read that. I'm not sure because despite outlining to hell, I don't know Felix and Amelia's relationship before. Were they friends, strangers? Who knows? I mean, it's just for fun. If you don't, yeah, you don't need to overthink it. I just like maybe like a trope. What's a trope that you would want to write? Friends to enemies. That would be wild. I love when they go from like not knowing each other to lovers to enemies, then back to lovers. Uh, I just like when it's a little messy. Them being childhood BFFs would be top tier. Yeah, I like that. That'd be fun. No, I mean in general, I don't know their relationship at all from before the story started. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's fair. So like, but have they met before? Frenemy? No, frenemies. Friends to enemies. Can you tell I like sad shit? Yeah. No, that sounds so fun. Margot, hello. Thank you for joining. Glad you're done with work. I think we're gonna sprint again soon, but I keep getting distracted. So yeah, you guys are. That's so funny that you don't know this, Tia. Like I just assumed that this would be something you would know. But that's also okay. You don't have to know this. Yay! So many friends today. This is so fun. I love it. Um, I do have to know. I must know now. Yeah, now that you thought about it, it's like, yeah, you gotta figure that out. I would assume that they've met at least once or twice over the years. Like they're both, royalty, right? So like I'm I would just have assumed that they would have crossed paths. Or maybe not. Maybe they don't travel. I mean, because yeah, Amelia doesn't get out much, right? So maybe they didn't. Maybe they've never met before. I like to write horrible, make your reader hurt shit. Oh no. Am I gonna cry reading your book? Are you is it gonna be a sad ending? Yeah. Oh, that would be so cute. You could do like a little short story of the first time they met. Oh, yes, prequel. Uh, I forgot what words meant. I was like, sequel, yes. That's the one that comes before. It's not. Also, a reminder, we need to make Quell a thing. Multiple times. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah, that's fun. Um, just add it to your list of stories to write. That's my intention, to make them cry anyway. Oh, no. I'm scared to read your guys' books now. I mean, I still will, but yes, what the quell are you writing tag? Yes, you need to start that. That would be so fun. Um, but like in a good way. Like, what's a good way? Like, did they get a happy ending at the very least? Or am I gonna be crying at the end of the book? My vamp whip currently has a happy ending though. Okay, good. Love a good happy ending. Like at least if it's like a series, I'm good with like the books ending sad as long as the series is a happy ending. But I'll, obviously do what you want to do. I'll still read it. My intention is to make someone just be generally unwell the whole time. I feel like you've already succeeded. So every time I read snippets, I'm like, I need the book like right now, and I don't have the book, and so I'm unwell. Like emotions are high, and you're like, why? And it hurts so good. Like, yeah. Okay. That sounds like a good time. Wait, like my main character gets a happy character arc ending in my book. Well, that's good. But it's just like sad throughout sometimes. So if you're saying if I really like a side character, I might cry. I feel like that's what you're telling me. Or like their character arc has a resolution. So it's not so maybe not a happy ending. Like your main character gets a happy ending, but I don't like this. I don't like this. You guys are like, they get an ending. Like what? It's okay. My books are happy. Yeah, that's. I'll just read Stu's books after, and then I'll be happy again. Christina and Sarita will make me cry, and then Stu will be like, here's my book, and it'll all be good. Oh my gosh. Stu, stop lying. That is true. Stu, your book did make me cry. But overall, it was a good time. My main character has seen wait, for example, my MC has seen hold please while I count. Seen what? Stu's book is not it is happy overall, but it also makes you cry. 98% happy. I would say maybe more like 90%, 85%. No, 90. Maybe like 90% happy. Three people dead already. 2 times completely random but relevant. Are these people that I'm gonna be attached to? Or are they gonna be like didn't really care about them, they were kind of just there? Okay, so you're writing like kind of like Fourth Wing, where just dead people everywhere. IK if blood made anyone cry, but I've gotten solid confirmation on gasps. Yes. Yeah. I definitely had a lot of moments where I was like reading and I like had to put my laptop down and just be like, what? So many people. Tia. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to read all your guys' books. No, it'll be good. I'm gonna cry and then I'm gonna let you guys know how much I'm crying over your books. I already knew this part. I'm prepared for that one. I'm not prepared for other ones. We do. We love a good gasp and a good like when you're reading and you like want to throw the book across the room, but like in a good way, and then you don't actually do it because you don't want to like ruin your book. Weirdly, I feel like not a lot of people die in my whip. Yeah, well, that's good. I like that. Do they just get turned into vampires instead? I also feel like I have a couple people that die in my book, but they're not. I don't think you would cry about them. Okay, exempting the beginning of my MC's life where her whole family dies? Well, at least she doesn't remember, but that's sad. Yeah. There's a gasp. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna say it's sprint time, and I'm gonna go see if there is some food I can grab. So we'll sprint, and then We'll do one more sprint and then I'll probably yap for a little bit and wrap it up if that sounds good to y'all. Yeah, it's so sad, right? That is not a spoiler. It's kind of inspired by the Anastasia movie. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Um, is she gonna rage? This made me want to watch that movie again. Yes, go eat. Yeah, I think I do need some food. Um, okay, pick either 30 minutes or 35 minutes. Ding. Okay. Well, guys, you gotta pick the same one. Okay, it looks like 35 wins. Sorry, Tia. Um, I blame Dimitri for my taste in men. Yes, you have to write your prequel. Okay. We'll do 35. And then we are the 35 just really the extra 5 minutes really helps. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna I really yeah. We should can we have like a what are they called? Like a Discord like movie watch party? Is that a thing that we can do? That'd be fun. Okay. Um, let's start. Okay. Good luck, everyone. How did the sprint go for everyone? Um, Annie is here. Hello. Good morning. What time is it there for you right now? And also, yeah, how did everybody's sprint go? I did nothing. I ate dinner, so that's good, but I didn't really do anything else. I was just kind of sitting here. Um, I think I have written all the words that are gonna be written today. It's 11 AM. Nice. Yeah, I was hungry. Um, I'm getting a little sleepy, so we'll probably yap for a little bit longer and then, also, like, ignore this. I don't know what's happening. I feel like I'm having an allergic reaction to something. Mostly just took a shower. Nice. Started my doc some more. Are you just going through and, like, reading your draft, or I, accidentally, like, backed out of the website. Like, on Mac where you, like, can slide, um you, like, on the trackpad and you, like, slide it and then it, like, backspaces out of the website that you're on, like, it's like clicking the back button on it. Um, yeah. I just did that. Didn't know that was possible. Um, no, it was me. That was all me. I scared myself. I ordered dinner, invented more, oops, and I've been trying to do an wait, an IG snippet, like an Instagram snippet? Sorry. Oh, that was embarrassing. Yeah, is there a way to turn it off? Because I don't ever do that intentionally, you know? Like, I'm never like, "Oh, let me go back a page. Let me just" like, no. Um, okay, so I wrote, like, 80 words. Oop, sorry. Okay. I wrote, like, 80 words, but got to a cute point in the convo between my MC and her love interest where she essentially catches him off guard and is all, "Oh my god, he has the same trauma as me." I love it. Yeah, no, it's not your internet, just me. Um, oh, yay, really good writing sprint, that's so good. Um, I think it's just in settings maybe, like in trackpad or mouse control possibly. Okay, yeah. I'm looking for a notepad. I don't have one nearby. I'm gonna write this down. Yeah, I need to turn that off because I accidentally do that all the time. In fact, I'm surprised I haven't done it on a stream yet. Also, I'm really sorry too. I feel like I keep shaking my desk and it's moving the um, laptop. I'm so sorry. um, to answer your question before you disappeared, I'm trying to fix plot points and add in the new POV. Oh yes, so exciting! I love that. How far are you? Like, or are you kind of hopping around? Yes, we love trauma matching. Also, if anyone has any like questions, anything you want to yap about, now would be the time because I think we'll probably wrap it up soon here. Um, oh, hello, Laura. Sneaking on in while I'm in a live. Hello. Um, how long are you gonna be streaming for? Because I think we're wrapping it up here. So if people want to go have another stream to catch, maybe we'll go over to Laura's. Um, I honestly don't know how far I am. Yes, fair. Uh, my Subway is almost here. Ooh, yum. I could definitely go for a sandwich, like a sub sandwich. Check your questions. I'm so bad at coming up with questions. I am too. The multitasking. Yes, that's so fun. Oh, my dog's also getting mad at me. She's like, it is time for snuggles. We are on our last 30-minute sprint. The channel I'm on today is author JC Carpenter. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to make sure that I'm subscribed so I can see more live streams. How did you decide on which POVs to include in your story? Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like everyone in the chat should also answer this. um, so I think like I just knew that there was going to be more things than Bliss's like POV could account for. Like there was just going to be so many things about like the world building and just things in the plot that she wasn't going to know, and I kind of wanted to like clue the reader into those things like earlier than Bliss would find them out. And so I knew that I needed at least like my two main characters. And then for book 2, I'm adding in more POVs, and I think it's just because like I don't know, it's hard to tell like the stories of the other characters from like one character's point of view because it's like they're not going to be there all the time and they're not going to always know exactly what's going on, and I wanted to be able to dive into the other relationships and the other characters more than I would have been able to from like just the one or two original POVs. Um, or just yap about your projects. Yeah. It is fun. I love doing these live streams. We just get to like chat about writing and all the things. Do you study books, take notes on them to level up your writing? If so, any tips? Um, I don't think I like take notes, and I don't like annotate books really. But I just like my way of studying books, I guess, is like when I'm reading, if I really like the book, I try to kind of almost like reverse engineer it. It's like why am I liking it? What are the things about it that are really satisfying as the reader? Um, and then like if I'm not liking a book, kind of trying to pinpoint why that is, and kind of helping not because like if you're reading a book that you don't like doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad book. Like sometimes it's just something you just personally don't enjoy, and so kind of like it helps hone your style, I feel, and like how you want to write. And so that's kind of what I do. And I'm trying currently to kind of like pay more attention to areas that I don't feel as confident in. So, like areas that I know I want to level up in, like when I'm reading and I think a book is doing a really good job of it, I'm like trying to pay more attention and kind of just um, like slow down while reading and kind of be like, okay, like let's just analyze this a little bit more and kind of see like how is this author achieving this thing that they're doing. Um, but yeah, I don't know if that's helpful at all. That's a good question though. Have you thought about what thing you're going to write about next after this series you have currently, like any new ideas pop up. Yes. So I have 4 other series ideas that I will get to at some point after this series. And then for this series, I have like the first 3 books that I want to do. And then I actually have a bunch of like ideas for spin-offs that will like focus on some of the side characters. So yeah, I have like, there's a couple side characters that I kind of just want to write like maybe cozy novellas for, and there's other side characters that I want to write like other series for. And then I do have like the tiniest idea for a dark romance. I've kind of started writing out some like scenes for it, but it's very much like a, I don't know, it's not even really quite a 0 draft. It's just kind of me playing around with it. But yeah, the other series I have are all also fantasy romance as well. But one of them's more of a like high fantasy setting, and another one's more of like a dystopian setting. And then the other ones are more like urban fantasy in terms of setting. So, which character would leave the sassiest message on a Starbucks cup, and what would it be? Oh, like as a barista. Oh my gosh, Sarita, these questions are so good. I need to know everybody's answer for this one. It would either be Amelia or Evan. Those are my 2 characters that would leave, and like I don't know, like Amelia would be, she would put something flirty on it. And then Evan would probably put something unhinged, like if you ordered coffee from him and you were rude about it, like he'd say something super unhinged on it probably, and then he'd get fired and it would not work. 4? Yeah, I have a lot of ideas. They need to stop, honestly, because I can't get to them fast enough. I'm thinking of doing a deep dive into a novel I love and I'm taking inspiration from. Not sure how to go about it though. I love how she intersperses the spice and keeps it emotional and gothic. Ooh, yeah, I love that. Yeah, I think that's an area too that I want to, excuse me, that I want to work on, is like when I'm really enjoying the like spice in a book, like really trying to kind of, look into why that is, and what the author's doing, and try to kind of learn something new from it. But yeah, I think, oh my God, you guys, I almost just did the thing again. I almost, I need to turn that setting off. I'm going to keep disappearing from streams. Yeah, I think just like reading books and just kind of noting things down is so helpful. But I love the idea of like doing a deep dive. That would also make like a really good video. Yay! We're twinsies now. Ooh, okay. Also a good question. Newsletters. I don't follow any, but I need to start because I need to make my own newsletter. I know Ash, her handles Ash Danny Writes here on YouTube, I think. And she, you know what? Ash hasn't been in the chat for a little bit. I think she maybe fell asleep. I feel like the last thing I remember is her saying she like got under a blanket. But she's making a newsletter and I saw a part of it and it looked really cool. So maybe looking at hers when she's done with it. But yeah, I need to go find some authors' newsletters to follow. So if anyone else has any recommendations, definitely let us know. Sarita has 1 romantasy, 1 prequel series, and 2 MG books unrelated. What is MG? Multi-genre? No, I don't know. Oh wait, also another serious historical fantasy. Oh, I love that. That's so many genres. I love it. That sounds fun. IDK, how you all do it with all these series. Yeah, the other ones are shelved currently. Like I'm not trying to work on all of them at once. So bye. Very good. Oh, I love it. Oh wait, my MC love interest would leave a snarky message if the drink order was like super complicated. Yeah. I love that. Isabel and Everett would probably leave the sassiest messages. Ooh, I'm so curious. What would they say, Tia? For me, it would be Arthur and Isabella, and they would troll everyone just for fun. I love these answers. The barista question is so fun. I'm thinking a side character. Okay, Margot. I kept forgetting. I was like, how do you pronounce this? I'm like having a brain zap. No. The brain's not working. I've been meaning to ask you how this character's name is pronounced, but yes, I agree. She would be the sassiest. Love that. They're the best friends of Amelia and Felix. Love that. The message from, again, sorry if I say this wrong, but from Jessipina would be probably a long swear phrase in Italian as she hates most of her classmates. Oh, I love that. That's so funny. Petra would be like, sorry, I didn't know what milk was, so I used water. Oh, yes, the dog in the background. She's so cute. She does not enjoy when I stream. She wants snuggles. She wants someone sitting on the couch with her. Don't follow any. You don't follow. Tia, you don't have a newsletter. What do you mean? You don't have a newsletter. You don't have one. I'm so confused right now. You have a Substack. That's different. The message from Tristan would be, the Saints are disappointed in you. Do better. Or demons are circling. Beware. Oh my goodness. I love that. My guy's MC's cousin. Okay, again, I'm so sorry. I'm going to say this wrong. Well, Rawiri is more chill. I feel like he'd be flirty AF with everyone, but he's like surface level flirty. So no one sees past how deep he actually is. That's so fun. Oh, middle grade. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay. I don't read middle grade, so that's probably why I did not register that. Yes. Wait, where is the... Thank you. I need this. I feel like I knew how to pronounce most of them. And I kept forgetting to ask you about that. Oh, wait. How deep he actually is, except for his childhood ex best friend. Okay, cool. I love that. Oh, I want to read all your books now. Don't mind me buying. I love how you come in just for Margot's books reference. Yeah. You have a superpower. She is. IDK, maybe Wes would write, don't come back. That's so funny. I feel like he would have a little bit of, what's the word? Like, because he runs a restaurant, I feel like he'd be, or maybe not, because he's like the cook, so he'd be like, no, I don't want to deal with people. Yes, good. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, he would. Zeynep. Did I say that right? In my head, I think I was reading it like Zapney, and I'm like, "That's not what it" ignore me. Yeah, it's a Substack. It depends on how you use it. It can kinda be a newsletter or it can kinda be, like, something else. I think it just kinda depends. But yeah, I need, like, specifically to look at newsletters because they are different. Like, for example, you have to have an address at the end of your newsletter, apparently. I didn't know that. And you also have to kind of, like with Substack, you can use their um, interface, whatever it's called. But with a newsletter, you have to kind of like create your own graphics or not. But I want mine to look nice. You sprinkle some pizzazz on it. Um, okay. Bye, Sarita. Enjoy your dinner. I love a surface level flirt. Yes. Yes. I love that, and then they grow, like, through the book, like, they get a little bit deeper, and they kinda, the character development, oh, so good. I don't even know what to do with my Substack, yeah. So you could I mean, that's you could treat it like more of a newsletter. I know some people also share, like, short stories on theirs or, like, snippets of their work, or just talk about their writing process. I feel like you can do kinda whatever you want with it. Yay! Thanks for being here. We'll definitely do more tarot readings later at like the next stream. Um, I just remember old school newsletter is a thing you get in the email. That's still a thing, right? Yeah, it is. And another like pro of a having it be like a newsletter is that you have the emails. Whereas like with Substack, I don't know if you have the access to people's emails, which maybe isn't that big of a deal. But if Substack were to, stop being a thing or something like that, you would still have um, all the people that signed up for your newsletter. You'd still have their emails, but um, they can be totally used the same way. Um, you did. We had a little tarot segment. Um, yeah, I feel like like we wrapped it up like not too much before I think you came in. So it was like so close. But we'll do it again the next time and maybe I'll wait till later. Because I want to do like Wednesday streams. Um, and then yeah, so I'll try to do the tarot part, like try to mix it up when we do the tarot part so like everybody can um get in on it. um oh, are they streaming over there? We should wrap this up so people can go do that. Yeah, I want to do Wednesday streams. I feel like it was kind of the only day where it felt like not everyone else was streaming. So um yeah, it'll be next week I'll have Evelyn streaming with me. And then after that, I'm gonna get back to doing solo streams because I want to do it because they're fun. So okay, we've almost been at it for like 4 hours, so I think I am gonna wrap it up here. But thank you all for joining. And oh, I do have a couple things I just want to remind people of. We're still trying to schedule if you're in the Storytellers Discord, we're still trying to schedule the Smut seminar. So I'm talking with Tia and Ash and to kind of figure out what day and what time we'll do that. But we'll figure that out and I'll, or one of us will, announce it at some point. And what else? I think that's everything. I have a video that went up today. If you like bookish content, I did a TBR video, so that's up if you want to go check it out. And yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Thank you. We'll do more. We'll have a Saoirse segment on the next solo live stream. All right. Anyways, thank you so much. I will see you all later. Happy